Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Solitaire mystery. And this is, I'm kind of excited for this one. Defeat 16 Eldritch monsters by matching them up with appropriate cards. Features a special card deck, a special deck with more esoteric suits, moons, knives, books, and candles. I don't know. I'm excited for this. I think this is the last one that I ever saw somebody play. So I've watched someone play like a few of these. I think only the first three. So I've gotten to see these before by watching someone play them, but this is the last one I saw. But so I kind of know how this one works. Defeat all 16 monsters, matching them with cards of equal value. When a monster card's on the top of the 4 middle slots, it'll jump to an open monster slot on the right. If there are no empty monster slots available, you lose. If every monster slot has 2 attack slots next to it. When the monster slot is filled, you can place any number of cards in the attack slot. The combined value of the 2 cards in the attack slots is equal to the value of the monster card. The monster is defeated, and all 3 cards are discarded. An ace is normally a value 1, but if it's in an attack slot for a monster of matching suit, its value becomes 7. Note: in order to complete the solitaire, you need to use at least 1 ace matching a suit with a monster. Number of cards are stacked and moved in descending order of alternating suit. The order can change mid-stack, so 4-3-2-3 is a valid stack. So it's going to be very interesting. Off the bat, we have a 12. What is that slot? Okay, let's think how we can create a 12 when we have a 9. We don't really have a 3. I assume, yeah, that looks like it's a monster, I assume. Yeah, that's obviously a monster. Yeah, so things are a little weird. So, first of all, what do I use that? What's that stack? I don't know what that stack is. I don't know, that seems weird. It's just randomly open. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I guess the monsters are these weird ones. So that's a monster. So, oh, we get access to a 13. No, that's a monster. That's not something we get. So I'm almost thinking about that one. If we can get 7. Oh, well, a 7 and a 5 would create 12. So if we put that one there, free up that monster, slide this one in, and that kills that monster. So this doesn't kill that, but we can then maneuver those. And I think that means we've already done the one that we're going to need. We need a 3, I think. No, we need a 4. I don't really want to do that, because then 6 also requires a 4. That wouldn't be awful. I don't know. Put it back, I guess. So what is that actually sitting at? That's 9. Yeah, it needs a 4. Where's our nearest 4? We see one right there. So what if I did that to open it? Nope, that's a 9. Sorry, guys. I swear I do know my fucking Roman numerals. That's a 4, though. So we can do like a 2. Move the 2, put a 4. Now we need like an 8. Okay, well that would screw us a little bit. That's an 8 though. So what if I almost like slide this over. And we're actually fine in this situation, I think. As long as I've done my math right. Yeah, now we have that open. We have a 9 and a 2. Nope. Nope, that's not a 9. That's a 7. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on with me. Well, this, I like doing that. That seems like a good... That's an 8. An 8 should clear that one. We can do a 9 with that, but we would need another 4. What do we need for that one? We would need a 5. Just a straight up 5, which we're near a 5, so... We can do that. Now we have another monster open as well. Get another 1 in there and a 3. That just clears it out. We have another 6. Get the monster in. I think the 4 is exactly what we needed there. That's a 13. Okay. Now we need a monster. We're never going to get a 10. That's an 11. This needs 12. This is a 7. So if we got a 5, boom. Not quite alternating. I mean, like, I can straight up just kill that monster if I just... 9 and 2, but that... Well, no, I think it's fine, because we can do that and free the space up. Sack that. Oh, because it's not alternating. But I guess we'll do this just to get the monster out. That's a 4. Mixed with the 7 is 11. Okay, we'll leave that stack for now. This is a 4. Another 4. And that's an 8. So that's fine. That one's only 10. Okay. 4. With that, we can do that. I think you just, like, do that. You have the monster now. You want to make sure you can do the math right here. So, 10, there's a lot of ways to hit 10 right now. These two could hit 10. That's a 9 and a 1, so that would be 10. So then how would we hit 12? There are 2 6s. I think we are definitely able to maneuver things in a way that we can free it. And we won. Monsters stymied. Win a game of Eldritch Invasion. Awesome. Well, that was, I think that was like the quickest one yet. So I guess I can look at the next one maybe. Let's see how difficult it is. One of the larger ideas for this collection, you can and must combine cards to create new ones with higher number values than what you otherwise would have available. Inspired by Fortune's Foundation. So, in theory, wait, playable with the standard deck? In theory, yes, but you'd need about 254 different cards. That's hilarious. I like that it's like, it tells you if it's playable with standard deck. So I'm actually just going to run back Eldritch Invasion. Because now we can try to find out if winning multiple times actually does anything or not. I want to find that out. Like, I want an answer to that. Now, this is a little weird, but actually I think that, nope, that's on 8. It's not an 8. Oh, but we have an 8 coming up. Boom. Boom. That's a 13. You do that one, just knowing we're going to need a 6. Do we have another 8 anywhere? Not easily available. The monsters aren't even easily available right now. That's weird. So we're going to need 13. So we can unbury that maybe. Now we have that. Kill that. There's that, I guess. A 13. Now that we have an 8, we combine it with a 5. We free to stack. 7 into 6. Now we have another monster available for us. I like the idea of using that again. It's a 6. We just would need a 7. Although maybe we shouldn't do it yet, just in case. Oh wait, we have a 7. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. What? Did I do my math wrong? Yeah, because we need a 6, not a 7. But we can kill that one. Now that's 12. Could just be 6 and 6. But where's the fun in that? You can do like a 9 and a 3. We're waiting on a 6, if we can ever get a 6. But in the meantime, I guess you have that. Why not do that and that? I think, 6, isn't that what we were waiting on? Yeah. We have an 8 if we had a 3 or a 2. Oh, we almost have a 2. We have a 6. Hold on, the 2 would go to that one. Okay. We have an 11 and a 12. We have an 8, so kill that. So that's a 13. I think that and that. I guess this is sitting at a 7 if we had a 4. I feel like 4s are... That's a 4. Okay. Do like a 7. Slap that 4 there. That 6 can go on there. 9. Put that there, I guess. 9 and 3. Takes that out. I can spread those out just because it's convenient. Or I don't even need to. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe I should not have. So we have to use that one, first of all. So that is a 7. We don't have a 3, so it actually has to go with this one. So 7, it's got to go with 5. And then we won again. But does it... Okay, so I'm noticing there's just like that little trophy. I wonder what these all mean. I don't really know. Well, we've got so much time. Geez, I don't really know. What should we do? Could play it again, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Curious what that little trophy symbol means. I think I'm just gonna call it there, honestly. Or we can just run back another one, but I think, you know, we saw it twice. I don't think we really need to run it back. It's a shorter video, but who cares about a shorter video? Just a quick game of Solitaire, you know? But, you know, if you want long-form content, that's not really exactly what I'm here for. I'm here for binge content. You know what? I mean, honestly, I'm enjoying this enough. I'm just gonna run it back, and that can be our wind down. It's just a really fun version, a fun way to play. 12, you got 6, you just need 7. No, you just need 6. What if I give it 8? Compare it with that 4, but can I? That's risky, because then I'm not... Yeah, we can do that. Hmm. 9? I kind of like that because I can do like this, which is almost a roundabout way of doing it. Four, I don't have anything I could put that on. That beast, or there's that. Six, I mean, well, actually, here we do that. That gives us 2 monsters, and we know how to kill one of them. But now we do have to worry about these to a degree. Some of these monsters are a little buried. None of these can move on to each other. It's so annoying. I see a 12, 5, I see a 7. So if I do that, 5 and 7, okay. Still can't move any of these on each other. I would need a 7 for that. What about up there? I just need 5 to complete that. One, that's annoying. If I was just able to maneuver some stuff, we'd be in a good spot. That's a 5. Isn't a 5 one of the numbers I would have needed? So we have an 8. Yeah, we could make 5. So if I can maneuver this 3, but I'd be able to maneuver the 3 if I put it there. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I did. I started to screw myself and then freed myself. That, but we can also get that out here. Now I really need to free some things. With a 4, I guess. What do I need there? I need a 5. Now we have an 11. We have 2 6s. Yeah, let's get you out. It's an 11. A 9. 9 and a 2, but I don't have a 2. Oh, but I can have a 2. And that's another ability for that. Cool. Get a 7. I'd need a 4. I have that. How about you do a 9? What was my thought process there? What exactly was my thought process there? Oh, I trapped myself. Oh, wait, I can move these back? I didn't think I was even allowed to move them back. Oh. Okay. Changes everything. Okay, how about that? That is a 6. You need another 6, I think, because that's 12. 13. Do we have another 4? We don't. Do we have an 8? I don't think we do. Wait, are we able to do anything with 9? We had a 3. What about that one? We would need a 4? I don't think so. I mean, I can do this as an experiment. Okay, so we are allowed to do that. I just need to get some of these things out. I just hope we have the numbers to still be able to do this. That is a 7. We need a 6. We have a 6. Okay. We need to make 13. Let's focus on 13. That's 13. Now 12 is just that and that. There you go. Oh, streak 3. I got an achievement. Have a streak of 3 victories. No looking back. Win a solitaire without... Oh, without doing any reverses. Yeah, I guess I stuck with all my moves there. Why does that say 2? Well, anyways, now that'll officially do it for the video. That was a fun time. We saw a win streak of 3. That one was a very fun version of the game. I'm very curious to keep doing more. Make sure to check out the next one in the playlist to see whatever else there's been and will be. And yeah, I just can't wait to keep playing more of this. This is a really fun. This is perfect for me. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.